Good morning all. In today's session we talk about the MySQL data filtering, and in the data filtering we talk about what is data means by data filtering, why data filtering is required, and example about the data filtering. So first we talk about what data filtering. So earlier we talk about the database, means what is mean by database, what is mean by table, how data is getting stored, all these things we already evaluate. Okay, so suppose in a database we have the multiple tables, and in a multiple table one of the table have the 10k or 100k rows in this table. Okay, so if you want the data on only 10 rows, or if you consider that you want, there is employee table, and in employee table there is 100k, okay, 100k rows, and for Pune location only 100 rows are there. So I want to check only what is employee in a Pune, so that I need to send particular messages on their email ID or mobile number. That's why I want this data only 100 rows. So iterate over 100k rows, it's not easy job. That's why data filtering is required, so that I can get only 100 rows and work, or get the mobile number out of that, email address out of that, and send the email. This job is a very easy, it can be done in hours. But if you say you want to go through this all the 100k rows, then it's this job took more than means 1 a week, that kind of thing. So that's a important role in a data filtering. Apart from this is the manual task we discuss. But suppose if you want to do it automatically, then also if you pull these 100k rows in a memory, that time also more than 100 MB is required into application memory. But to process this 1 MB, I think 1 or 10 MB will suffice to process this data. So that's the difference between these. Okay, so data is less, that the cost of the infrastructure also get reduced, infra cost also reduce, and the computation cost also reduce, computation cost also reduce. Okay, so that's the basic advantages we get by applying the data filtering. So yeah, these are the explanation for what is mean by data filtering and why data filtering is required. We go as a deeper in the session. You will get more details about the data filtering. Okay, so we talk about the SQL, like structured query language. This is the language which can understand from MySQL client to MySQL database application like server. Okay, so this is the structured query language. Why it is structured? Because there is a structure. Like if you want to select the data, first you need to mention select what data you want to select. That here you need to explain from where, actually from where you need to pull this data. Table names, like here you need to mention what data you want, from where you want the destination or the source of that data. Here you need to mention, like source of tables you need to mention, and conditions, where on what conditions you want that data, conditional data or a filter data you want. So in a data filtering, this part is important, because here we are saying that what are the conditions we can apply to filter out the data. Got it? Yeah. So first about the how this query get executed on a database. So because we are mentioning like select data whatever we want, the table name from where the data is required, and exact condition. So first we need to actually evaluate from where that data need to pull. So first MySQL in a query engine evaluate from clause, means from where that data is accessible. Then next is the where, from which condition are the data get applied. Suppose here employees table, earlier example, and we know 100k rows are here. So all that data we are putting here from. So after applying all that 100k rows, these condition get applied. We are saying employee location is a Pune. Okay, location is a Pune. Then that data become a 100 rows. Okay, after hundreds we are saying select. Okay, means that 100 rows get selected. Okay, here select, and after we are saying order by alphabet, means A, B, C, first Aman, then Ram, and then Zian. Three names are that way A to Z get sorted. So that way order by. So first here we are seeing from where actually 100k data is getting selected from. Total size is 100k. Conditional date we are seeing 100. Here all the 100 rows get transferred to the select, and here we are sorting, that means ordering that data from A to Z. So this is the way query get executed. Okay, so next we talk about what are the possible things to filter out the data, means all the condition we will discuss. Okay, so yeah, I for simplification I created a few data sets and already execute queries to it's get easy to explain. Okay, so here in earlier example also we created one table which is the employee table, and put multiple data into this. So this table look like as employee number, first name, last name, grade, department, and address. We check about what is the filtration here. Okay, after the where clause I mentioned that a grade is equal to A. So from employee I need to pull out the data who have grade as a. So if you check here, like Musk is the record, Elon Musk have the A grade, Bill Gates is a grade, and Mark Zuckerberg have a grade. So all the data we pull where A grade is there. Okay, rest of the thing where grade is a blank, all the data we haven't pulled that data. Okay, in the next example, if you check here, that select star where we already discussed. So you can add the and kind of condition. Like earlier we are appending grade is equal to A, but here we can add that thing with the multiple condition, like department is engineering. So all out of these, like Elon Musk, Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg have the department. I updated for few rows. So if you check here, like only Elon Musk have department as engineering. So if you fire this query like grade is equal to A and department is engineering, only Elon Musk gets selected. So in a and condition we can apply and also. Okay. After that, in a next few set, if you check, like I hit that a grade is equal to A and department is a fin, that time there is a no employee who have the A grade and a fin as a department, because Elon Musk is from engineering, Bill Gates is a CTO, and Mark Zuckerberg is a CEO. So that way, that's why the empty results show here, like nothing is selected. Okay. So till now we get to know that how to apply where clause. In a where clause, equal to means apply the equal to condition, and with the equal to how to and this. So similarly and way you can or that condition also, that also possible. Okay. In the next part, okay, so we talk about the distinct thing, means if you want to find out distinct department out of this, that also possible. Only unique values get here, like finance, engineering, CTO, CEO and null. In a distinct, the null also on a valid case, or a blank also valid case. Okay. So distinct also one function where you can filter out the data. Okay. Apart from the next is the like thing, like or like means the data match. Like if you say earlier we say equal to, means that should be 100% match. Like if you say engineering, that means engineering is a department 100% match. Okay. But you can mention like department start with, like here I mentioned like department like C percentage means start with the C, but next thing I'm okay whatever you have, CEO and CTO both are the valid combination here. That data is listed. Apart from that, you can mention anywhere percent kind of thing. Same like you can mention C and this also. In both the case, CEO and CTO or ABC, if you define the valid department, then that also become a valid combination, or ABCD also valid combination, because nothing also presents something. So C is a middleware. So C is a part of here, C is a part of here. So this is also valid case. So you can mention like that. Or in the next example, we mentioned that O should be end at the end. So CEO and CTO both also part at OO. Okay. Okay, yeah, here I mentioned that ZZ, but there is no department present into our data which start with the Z in between any value. We means ZZ also valid combination, but we want such department who have the Z start and end with the Z. So nothing data is present in the database. So we are saying nothing will find into that database. Okay. So we discuss about the like thing. So next part is the in. So you can use in and whatever parameter you want, because earlier in a equal to we have only one. In internally convert into and suppose department, if you want to select department CEO and you want department is equal to CTO. Okay. So this is a complex thing, or this is not easy to write. You can simply say department in CEO and CTO. So in this whatever thing is there, that data get pulled. Okay. So similar way here or is required. So CEO and CTO. Okay. So all the department here, if you check like you mentioned, department is equal to in a fin and engineering, means if department is the finance and engineering, that data get automatically pulled here. Okay. So this is the way where actually data getting pulled. So in can convert it to or conditions. Apart from that, you can use similar way not in also, not in, and you can pass the values out of it, means multiple values you can support at a MySQL, and you can add here ABC or a CTO kind of thing. So out of who have ABC and CTO, apart from that all are getting listed, only excluded who have department ABC and CTO. Okay. So yeah, we discuss not in the next where we can check in is null or not null, that kind of thing. So that also possible, like we define that address. Okay. And if you're saying is not null, like if you check data is here, only India have jolly have the address as India, rest of them all are null. So if you say is not null, address is not null, only India record get listed. But if you say address is null, rest of the all things other than India all are part of here. Okay. So this is why it's the same like not in and in. Like is null and null, that also reverse way. Anything you can do reverse way. Negation, earlier we discussed about the equal to. So reverse that is a not equal to or not a part of that. So if you check here, 3 rows have the grade as a 1 A and rest of the record don't have the grade. So if you check select star from employee where grade is not equal to A. So out of who don't have the grade, that record we pull here. Okay. This is also, apart from that you can use not in, we already discussed. Between we already discussed, means if you have date clause or date or date timestamp, then you can do between, like suppose today is a 5 December. Okay. 5 December 2022, and if you want to data for last 1 month, so you can directly say 1st of 11 to 2022 between 1122 30 11 22. That way also you can pull that data from these and these. In between that data, whatever data is present, that getting pulled into select. So between you can do, and limit, we have differentiation where you can just limit the data. If you want like Pune location, we discussed that Pune location have a 100 rows, but if you want only top 10, so that also you can pull. Like we already discussed, query is select star from employee table. Okay, employee table, where we are filtering, conditional filtering, like where location is equal to Pune. Okay, this is the earlier query. Total data we have in this table is 100k, but applying this conditional filter, location is equal to Pune, 100 record only pull. But if you want to only 10 record out of this, so if you say here limit is equal to 10, okay, so only 10 record pull out of this, top 10 record getting filtered out, and only 10 result is getting showed on a UI. So this is the way. Yeah, that's it for data filtration. If you want new things or anything which you want to I haven't covered and you want to that things, let me know. We'll cover in the next session. Yeah, thanks all, bye.